Hello? Can you guys hear me? Because I changed my audio and I want to make sure it's working. Which you shouldn't randomly decide to change your audio right before a big stream, probably, but I did it anyway. Yes, that's good. You have to leave in 5 minutes? Oh no. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for stopping by. I hope everyone's having a good day. Happy Pokemon Day. Bro, tell me why I'm so nervous. I'm like, I had to start. You guys need to take a good look at this model. Appreciate my 1.0 before I switch over. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Wait, let me zoom out. You like never see... You never see my body. Look at how stiff I am. Yay. I mean, my 2.0, debatably not better in terms of how stiff I am, but we don't talk about it. Yeah, I have a full body rig that I never use. New model better be 7 foot tall. She might be. Get ready for... She's definitely taller. I put these two side by side, and she was at least like, I want to say half a head taller. So I'm like, whoops. I didn't mean to like make her taller. But yeah, you've seen enough of her, I guess. Should I just jump right into my 2.0? Should I disappear? I do remember you. Hello. I hope everyone is good. Hello. Slow reveal. Let's see how slow I could do this. Where did my window go? Here. Do you guys appreciate... Wouldn't it be funny if I just brought back down the same model? And I was like, wow, guys, didn't so much change. And then I just gaslight you guys into thinking this is actually different, but it's not. Okay, new model for real. Goodbye Lunaria 1. I mean, she's not dead. I still have her. You would believe me? Never believe me. All I do is lie. Are you guys ready? I moved the mole 1 centimeter. You know, okay, this is... You saw some toes, whatever. This just reminded me, if you look... Wait, where's my old one? If you look at my mole... I don't know what I did when I was rigging, but the one by my eye moves for some reason, and I'm like, it's not supposed to do that. It's fixed on the new model. That's just... It reminded me of that. Okay, new model for real. We're gonna start nice and slow. We got toes. Feet. A tail. We got fluff. Very fluffy. I don't remember my cape being this fluffy. I have legs. I have furry boots. Very furry. My tail is constantly moving. The old one is a little bit janky, but you never really saw it, so that's kind of irrelevant. Don't look too hard at how bad. Wait, why is there a line here? We're gonna ignore that. I'll fix it in post. Don't look at my legs too much, because the rigging is not amazing, but we don't question it. I was like, you're never gonna see my legs, so they don't have to look like amazing, right? Oops. But you can look at my hands. Don't my hands look cool? They like move each finger. The chains are like pretty much the same. The stars are like very detailed. I went ham on the coloring. Very sparkly. My belt buckle. I think I improved the coloring quite a bit. Should I move you guys? So you can... I'll bring you guys back after. My jiggly chains. My fluffy cape. Before it was just a plain cape. Look how fluffy it is. Hair. I'm not bald. 2.0 is not bald Lunaria. My top. A little bit more covered because of the fluff, but still very pretty underneath. A chin? You guys want to see it? The face is the most different. It's probably the thing I was most nervous about. Bald toggle? No bald toggle. Bald toggle? Everyone wants me bald. Why are 3 of you sad that I don't have baldness? How much should I be in? Oh, you can see my mouth. I redid the mouth, like, completely. Oh, you can see my earring. It peeks out a bit. It's pretty, thank you. I worked very hard. This is like a month and a half of hard labor. My teeth. I think I made my teeth longer. Sharper. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. My fangies. Let me make sure I'm all on the screen. Ta-da! Very different. A little bit cuter. More... My face card doesn't decline. More anime. More cutesy. Still charming, I hope. I think my biggest fear was like losing the charm I had, but I think she still looks nice. My ears are like a lot more reactive. Bye, Jam. Enjoy your dinner. But yeah, thank you guys. My ears go up. They go down. Let me zoom in on my eyes. My eyelashes, like, when I blink, they go down. Before, they just stayed the same. Yeah, my ears wiggle like crazy. If I tilt my head, they like tilt with me. When I blink, they they wiggle still. Probably my favorite thing. More charming, more cute. Thank you. Glad you guys like it. I was very scared. I don't know why. I was like, what if I look worse? And then everyone hates it. And then I spent like a month doing nothing. Then I'd be very sad. And I can show off my toggles. I can be like, why do I hear drilling? I hope that doesn't pick up on the microphone. I can be like, big eyes. Be like, you guys like me, right? I would never lie to you guys. Would a face like this lie? Never. You're in my walls. Join me on stream. Very happy with I made the pupils like way bigger. I thought it would, you know how like cats, when their eyes get really big? I thought it would be cute. You're stuck in my wall? I gotta break you out. Don't go back, it looks amazing. I'm glad. I'm glad my work was worth it. If it wasn't, I would be very upset. You did tell me. I should have believed you. Well, I believed you, I just don't have faith in myself. Everyone's coming after me. The drilling in my house. Yeah, I have my two-face toggles, my pleating, big eyes, my... I don't know what you would call this. Angry. Evil. Shocked. You could use it for a bunch of stuff. I can have my tail up now. That was not something I could do before. I don't know how much I'll use this. I don't know if it gets in the way. But I like it, so that's the important part. I can take off my cape. Gotta go back to work. Take care. Have a good shift. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I feel so small when I take off my cape, though. Feels weird. I lose, like, all my bulk. Isn't the tail cute when it's, like, up? Oh yeah, I never showed off my full... You know how tall I am? 1.0 was, like... I didn't go up, like, the full screen. And then I get to show off my favorite toggle. Now... Let me zoom in enough so you guys can appreciate it. Now, whenever I do art streams, I can draw. Yay. Woo, yippee. Yay, yippee. I did make her 7 feet tall. I can draw. And it follows my mouse, so it's like kind of accurate. It doesn't look like it's a little bit weird, but I tried my best. It should be fun to like play with. And I can take my cape off while I'm drawing if I ever need to for some reason. I can technically take off my turtleneck too, but I don't know if I would ever need to use that. But it's an option. But yeah, the tablet's my favorite thing. I can put my tail back. Very tall. My legs don't move much, but I think my legs are not that important, so it's okay. But I worked really, you know these boots? I think I did really good coloring them. I'm like, this metal, my claws look really nice. And this fur, I think I did pretty good with that. Very fun. Very cute. I think that's pretty much all the toggles that I have so far for 2.0. She might be a little bit of like a work in progress. I might add things once in a while. Because I feel like spending a year or taking a year in between my last rig and this rig, I think it was over a year actually. I made the first Lunaria in like 2024 before I even started streaming. I'm like, I had to relearn everything, so I'm like, I don't want to take that long of a break, so I might work on things over time, just so I don't forget. If I add things, I'll like show them off in streams before I start streams, I guess. There's a couple things I'm still like, maybe not super sad. Bald toggle when? Never. I like having hair. Like, y'all would have to convince me to get a bald toggle. I like my hair too much. But yeah, there's a few things that I think could still use improvement. But I'm pretty satisfied. I'm quite happy. I've been staring at her so long. I hate you heard it here first. I hate bald people. I'm joking. It's okay if you're bald. I just don't want to be bald. What can I say? Maybe if you paid me. Maybe. But I don't like being bald. I technically could make her bald, but she would look really weird. Cause like her ears would just come out of her skull in like a weird way. Cause the way the way I made them is kind of weird. $5 and a matcha latte? You drive a hard bargain. I do like a good matcha latte. Whoops. Every time I look too far to the side, Lunaria like freaks out. Let me bring you guys back. But yeah. It was very quick. I like sped through this because I was nervous. And now that it's like done, I'm like, well, that was cool. Now I'm like, I could just sit here and talk a bit, I guess. It feels too short to be a 22-minute stream. There's no one knocking on my door. If anyone knocked on my door, I would not let them in. Like, that's dangerous. Is there anything else I changed? Other than the cape being fluffier? I think that was the only main visual change. Everything else is the same outfit. And like the art style change, obviously. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. It was thanks to my friends. Because I was like, I feel like Lunaria looks weird right now. This was like a whip. And I was like, I sent them a screenshot. And they were both like, you should make this fluffy so it breaks it up more. Like the black. And I was like, okay. Like if they both said it, they have to be right. And I do like it. It's cute. My buddies, Peachy and Ian. I always ask them for art advice. You've done a 15-minute one? True. I'd plan to go for like half an hour at least. You did help. I think I severely underestimated how short this would be. I mean, you guys saw the model. You're welcome to leave whenever. Maybe I'll talk a bit about... Oh, you know, I have like notes written down. I was supposed to talk about why I had to make a 2.0 model. So cute. Thank you. I'm very happy. I think she came out well. Definitely different, but she looks good. But yeah, I don't know how many people saw the stream where I first announced that I was making a 2.0. But I had to make a new model because my original model is not built for like any future editions. So I can never change her clothes or anything. And I was like, oh, it'd be fun if I made like a new outfit this year. And then I realized when I went to edit my first model that I couldn't edit it. Because the way I drew it was like everything was kind of on the same layer. And that if I wanted to give her new clothes, I would have to redraw the whole thing anyway. And she was also like uneven for some reason. It's rough to gauge how fast you think you're gonna go, it's true. I'm not good at like estimating. But yeah, if you ever, I don't know if it's not super noticeable on stream when she's like moving. But Lunaria 1 is like low-key uneven. Like asymmetrical. But like I think your eyes like trick you because her outfit is symmetrical, so the first one doesn't look super off. Not my OBS giving me warnings. It's been like a year, 2 years. It was 2024, whatever. We'll say 2 years since I drew her. And I'm like, yeah, she could use. I've been drawing a lot, so I feel like I've improved a bit. So it's nice to get some updated art. I want to say I'll hopefully use this model for a long time. But I feel like the life of an artist is there's a good chance that next year I might be like, guys, what if I draw another model. But at the moment, I really don't want to... I do not want to draw another VTuber model right now. It's so much work. I feel like I didn't count how many layers she is, but she's like at least 300 layers, which is like 300 layers of like individually rendered, colored, shaded things. I'm like, that's too much work. And then because I have to rig it all myself too, because I also do my own rigging, I'm like, this is too much. I'm like, I can't. But eventually, knowing me, eventually I might want to, but for now, no. I'm gonna be normal. Because if I draw future outfits, and then I want to make a new model again, I'm like, I would have to redraw all those outfits too. That'd be crazy. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. For now, I'm happy. I think she came out pretty good. I'm quite happy. And I thank you all for liking her too, because I was very nervous. I can show off my... I made a credits thing before I forget. Where did I put it? This one. Because I never got to talk about my emotes and my icon. They were made by a Cutie Tea Cat, my good friend. Very thankful. I use them all the time on Discord, but I don't have emotes unlocked on YouTube, so it's not like I can use them here, but I use this one as my YouTube icon. I'm sure some of you might recognize it. I've talked about it on stream too, but my name, Yan, also known as Yesteryear's Android of Navigation, helped me come up with my name, because I'm very bad at naming things. I don't know if it's obvious from how bad I title my my streams sometimes. I'm a very literal person. You're getting an art stream and it's just gonna be like drawing. I'm drawing this. That's the type of person I am. I'm not creative in writing. Your name's very long. It took up the whole line in my little box. But as we know, most of us call her Yan. And then my art and rig, both done by me. I worked very hard. Too hard. I'm so sick of live 2D. But then because I saw things on stream that I need to fix, I'm gonna have to go back into live 2D. It's always when you're finally like showing off the thing that you worked on that you see the mistakes. And I'm like, no, I have to... Let me write this down before I forget. Using my midstream to be like... to make notes to myself. There was a random line that I didn't see. It was not there yesterday. So I'm like, I don't know what I did. There's a line sticking out. And then... one of her toggles. A little bit weird. It's okay. Rigging looks good so far, thank you. I tried my best. I followed a lot of tutorials. I have so many tutorials in my YouTube history, in my Twitter history. The amount of things I had to look up being like, how do you make a tail move and like not be jerky? Because my last one was so jank. My last one was so bad. I tried to make it like above my head like this, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it to work, so I just never bothered. But this one works perfectly fine. And yeah, pretty much all my graphics. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but like my background and stuff, all made by me. Unless I say otherwise, I guess. But the clouds, the stars... Well, I guess the stars is just a brush in Clip Studio, but... My logo... I changed my logo slightly. I used a different font. I kind of want to change it still, but... I just wanted to change the font, so... I left it kind of basic. But I think it's fine. That's future me project. My plan is to do more, what's the word? To slowly update all my assets, my overlays, maybe my logo, stuff like that. I'm just gonna low-key do it on stream so I get content out of it. Maybe some of it I'll do on Twitch, because I'm like, it doesn't really need to be archived. Your cello arrived today? Like the instrument? But yeah, I plan to stream more. Now that I'm finished my model. And I don't have... Nice, congrats. Always exciting when stuff arrives. But yeah, hopefully I'll stream more. Now that my model's done, I'm not like working on it. For the past month, like 24/7, I've been working on this model non-stop when I get home from work. On the weekends, even though I'm supposed to be resting and like doing chores. Supposed to be like doing laundry and stuff, but I'll just be working on my model. So I'm like, it feels good to pretty much be done. There's a couple minor things I'll fix, but other than that, I'm ready to like not look at... Well, I'm gonna have to look at her, but I'm ready to like not look at Live 2D for a bit. Honestly, even Clip Studio Paint, I'm kind of sick of drawing. But I told myself I would draw an illustration every month. And next month is March, or like next week is March. So I'm like, I already have to start planning my next illustration. And I'm like, do I have to? I'm so sick of drawing. Can I count this as March? Even though I drew this in February. And I guess partially January. It's been a while. I've been working in like parts, so I think I drew her body in January and the clothing I drew in February. But I'm so tired of drawing. Next month's gonna be like a chibi. I can't do it, guys. I can't commit to a full illustration. I'll do a chibi with a cute background, so it's like, it kind of counts. I'll figure it out. Am I gonna draw Bernard again? Probably not anytime soon. I don't have no plans to do requests anytime recently. Yeah, I don't think... Nothing recent. I'm thinking maybe... Not unconfirmed. Maybe in April. I might do a request stream for my anniversary, but I'm not sure yet. No promises. We'll see what April brings. I'm trying to think of something fun. But that's off topic. Is there anything else? Can I stretch this to an hour, or do I have nothing else to talk about? Let's see, I showed off my 2.0. We looked at all the things I liked. I showed off my toggles. My tablet. Well, you can't even see it if I... Oh, you can kind of see it. My tail. I like my tail. feel like it's low-key distracting because it's constantly moving, but I like it. My eyelashes I talked about. My ears. I feel like I should have made her leaning a little bit stronger, but then I was like, how often do I really... I think the head tilt is enough. I don't need to do full body lean. That's 3.0 me's problem. You have a question? Feel free to ask. Let's see, I showed off my credits. I talked about how I wanted to stream more. That's pretty much all my major points. So now we just chillin'. How's everyone doing? Did you guys see the Pokemon news? I'm very excited about the Pokemon Direct. It's been a while since I've been so excited by like Pokemon stuff. I feel like ever since Pokemon ZA, I've been super into Pokemon again. Little Pomeranian, so cute. Doing good? Nice. I hope everyone's having a good week, a good day, and has a good weekend. I need to finish. I should play Pokemon this weekend. I want to finish Za. I haven't played Pokemon in a long time. Last was Gen 5, but you're doing good? That's good. I've been like a little bit off with Pokemon ever since... I want to say like Gen 7. I think Sun Moon. Sun Moon is Gen 7, or is that Gen 6? It was like the last game I really kind of was into. And then I took a bit of a break. I still bought all the games, but then I really, like, not to lie, I haven't really been playing any of them. Or I hadn't been playing them. I'm playing Za now. But I guess Sword and Shield. I did play Sword and Shield a lot. I didn't play Scarlet Violet. I bought it, I never finished it. Legends Arceus I just finished. The Pearl remake I did not finish. I should go back to that. I'm like, I spent good money on these games. Do I have a crush on the original Bernard from Mega Man like I do? No, unfortunately. Not for me. I should rewatch Mega Man though. That was a good movie. You need to get ZA? Do it. Really good game. Really fun playing with the fashion. I think you'd like that part. Almost every time I play, I make a new outfit. Like all my screenshots. You just see every time I have different clothes on. I spend all my money on clothing. I'm like, my Pokemon, they don't need like... I don't know... potions. You find so many on the floor. What I need is clothing. Did I say Mega Man and not Megamind? Either way, it's still a good movie. But yeah, ever since ZA, I've been enjoying Pokemon again. So I'm looking forward to playing the new game, Wind and Waves. I don't know which one I'll get. Maybe Waves. I've always liked water Pokemon. In terms of starters, I have no idea yet. The Pomeranian's very cute, but I kind of like all of them. But I always wait until I see the final evolution, because I'm like, what if I need to like a Pokemon aesthetically to have it on my team. I don't care for like stats. I'm like, I need to like what you look like. So I don't want to get a Pokemon and then I hate. And then I hate its final evolution. So I'll make my choice when I see them all. Sometimes I just can't read. As seen in like anytime I'm reading text in a game, I stumble all my words and say the wrong words. I should play more text-heavy games. I need to finish Zelda with Yan. That's what I actually should do. It's gonna be kind of sad that it's been like a year and I'm gonna have a new model and I still haven't finished that game. I'm so bad at scheduling. And it's like my favorite Zelda game, so it's not because I don't like it. It's just hard. 'Cause I keep working on other things that I don't schedule collab streams. And then I push my own streams like randomly. I had like a 2-week period where I was really good at scheduling streams ahead of time and making time for them. And then that immediately fell off after. You want to draw Bernard, but you can't draw his hair, so confusing. Sometimes characters have really hard hair to draw. I remember his hair being kind of hard to understand. There's a few characters whose hair I can't draw. Even Lunaria, low-key. Sometimes I struggle drawing my own hair. It's always my right side, or the left to you guys. Where's my little thing? It's always this side that I'm like, I can't draw. I struggle so hard. I don't know what it is, because it's basically like the reverse of the other side. But for some reason, I can't draw it when I'm like drawing illustrations. And even when I was making this model, I'm not gonna lie, low-key, I did kind of trace my old hair. It's okay because I drew it, but I low-key traced that one part of my hair. I think the rest of it is kind of redrawn. Cute model, thank you. My updated model, I think it does look very cute. So real. Do you guys want to see a side-by-side? I don't know if I can zoom in enough where it's like detailed. I should still be somewhere on the screen. Oh, I'm like giant. It's 2 of me. Can I... this here? Where is my... There's 2 of me. Isn't the difference kind of crazy? Or let me get rid of my tail. Twinsies. You can tell like the rigging also got quite a bit better. Stream with 2 of me all the time. Just pretend I'm like Wamoko. I just always have a twin. But it's just me. And myself. The face angles are like slightly better. It's funny because I used to like I don't hate my 1.0. But when I did like a side-by-side when I was testing her, I was like, whoa. Make the audio echo, throw in my reverb. Whoa. There's 2 of me. The hair movement's like pretty much the same. But everything else, I think, is a lot more reactive. You guys want... Oh, you want to see how, like, tall I am in comparison? It's hard. It's not, like, lining up properly. Whoops. I don't know how I rotated myself. I'm like a little bit taller. It was unintentional. I thought maybe it's like too tall. But I think it still works, like, proportionally. I don't know, I'm not that good at anatomy, but I think it still works. Taller is better? I'm glad. I do like the taller. I was a little worried, but I'm like, you know what, it works. In theory, I'm like a mythical cat, so I don't have to be human accurate. Taller is better. Oh yeah, you can see my tail is not like janky. I don't know what I did to the old one. It like stutters when I shake. Canon 7 foot tall. Me and my 7 foot tall cat. Cat girl. I can take off my vest on both of them. So small. The shading's like way lighter on my pants, but I think it looks better. I'm just gonna keep getting taller every time. Next time you guys see me, I'll be like 9 foot tall. Then 10 foot tall. Can I... Should I hide this one again? Do you do karaoke? No. I'm not good at singing. I do karaoke in real life. But online, no. I've never done karaoke online. I don't know if I would do it. I'm like, if I do it, it would definitely be like not archived. Not just because of copyright, like music, but because I don't know if I want my singing out there. I'm like the friend you take to karaoke who's just there to have a good time and not care what they sound like. We should go for karaoke again? We should. It's actually really fun. I do like singing. I'm just not good at it. All my skill points went into like art. Nothing was left for musical talent. There's so many things I would love to learn like musically. Like I'd love to learn how to like mix a song. To like make instrumentals, stuff like that. And I guess I haven't tried much, but it's something I've never picked up. But it fascinates me. I always tell myself I should do some like music, study some music theory or something. I should try, what's it called? Mario Paint? I think you can make music in that. Maybe I'll try it one day. Very like simplified music experience. Music theory is hard. I can imagine. Whenever I hear like people talk about music stuff, it goes truly in one ear, out the other. I don't understand like a single thing. It's kind of rough. I can like barely read sheet music because we had to learn it in school. That's the only reason I vaguely remember how to read sheet music. I can maybe still play recorder. That was the only thing I could play. I can kind of play guitar, debatably. Not well. I should have learned piano. My parents asked me once when I was younger if I wanted to learn piano, and I said no. Sometimes I'm like, I should have said yes. I always messed it up in music. Music's hard. As much as I would want to relearn music, I'm like, I'm gonna have to take it. Not relearn, it's not like I know anything. As much as I want to learn music, I would have to take it like super slow. But eventually I'll do it. You know, since it's already been 54 minutes, I'll go until the hour hits. And then I'll head off. Starting to get hungry. I had a late-ish lunch, so I didn't eat dinner yet. But now I'm starting to feel the hunger. Is there anything else that I wanted to talk about today? Talked about Pokemon. Very excited for that. Talked about my model. Any pets? I have, technically, we have like a family dog. Little Shih Tzu. Very cute. I love him dearly. My little guy. Very fond of dogs. Technically my brother's dog, but he's a Shih Tzu. You know those little fluffy dogs? Well, that doesn't narrow things down. There's so many fluffy dogs. There's a fluffy little guy. Do I have... Let me just Google. I don't think I have anything on my PC. I'll just Google Shih Tzu and throw one on screen. They're so silly looking. But I swear he's really cute. All these photos are like so goofy. How do I save this? This dog. This is not my dog, but it's the kind of dog I have. Very cute. Very silly little guy. He's very fluffy. Whenever I try and take pictures of him, I swear it's like he knows the camera's on. Because every picture I have of him is like blurry. Because as soon as I start pointing my phone at him, he starts moving. I have like a very limited number of really good photos. Looks like your aunt's dog. Cute. I love them. I feel like there's a lot around where I live. I don't know what it is. It's like everyone decided they want the same dog. So cute. I love them. I love dogs. I love pets in general. Dogs, cats. I want a cat. Even like reptiles, snakes, lizards. I like anything. Birds. Favorite animal? Probably some kind of big cat. Like a panther or something. Kind of basic. I just really like cats. If it wasn't if it wasn't obvious from my like my cat girl. Favorite snake? I don't think I know a single breed of snakes, I'm not gonna lie. Thought you were gonna say snow leopard. I do like snow leopards. And like white tigers. Anything white. All the white fluffy cats. Very cute. I just maybe lied a bit because Lunaria is based off a panther. Don't tell anyone. Hognose snake. I feel like most animals actually don't know what their breeds are called. Hognose is cute. I'm looking it up. Black dogs. I love black dogs. Dogs are so cute. Big dogs too, like Rottweilers, German Shepherds. Great. Very nice. Even like cats. I don't even know the breeds of like house cats. What is it, a Maine Coon? The really fluffy ones? You like birds? Birds are really nice too. I don't know any bird. Why am I the most uninformed person when it comes to animal species, apparently? I'm like, what's a bird? A robin? That's a bird. A parrot? A toucan? I need like a stream where I just study a bunch of things. A shoebill? A flamingo? A pigeon? I like flamingos actually. I like that you can see every time I take a sip of my water. I lean back and my mouth is like, wah 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 wah. I didn't realize it's like that reactive. Oh, it's already been like 6 minutes. Anyone have any final questions, or shall I wrap up? Sometimes we don't know most breeds. That's true. I guess maybe it's not common knowledge to know what animal breeds are. Even dogs. I'm probably the most informed on dogs, but I feel like I don't know that many. Let's zoom in a bunch. Do I like like Scratch? I don't think I know what Scratch is. I'm uninformed. Ever talked about how, like, not online I am these days? I used to be so chronically online. I was always on Twitter. I had a bit of like a TikTok era. I was always on YouTube, even Tumblr. But these days, I'm on Twitter a lot still, but it's usually just when I'm killing time at work. I don't use it as much at home. Except maybe like before bed. Or like when I wake up. Sometimes randomly, but like definitely not as much as I used to. TikTok I don't even have on my phone anymore. A little ironic because I post TikToks, but I post them through desktop. It's a coding website. I have not heard of it. Whoops. I need like a better... Oh, I see. I've never seen this. You think you're too online? I think it's good to be informed on stuff. You're at least informed. I feel like there has to be like a sweet spot where you're getting like good information online about like current events, maybe current pop culture, but not enough that you're like, I don't think you've gone too far that you're crazy. I feel like some people, when they're too online, they're like stuck in an ecosystem. Mostly hamster videos, real. When I was on TikTok, it was mostly like dog and cat videos. But I feel like some people get stuck in like an echo chamber of people who only think like them. I think it's better to have like good worldly opinions. Get people to like challenge your worldview. It's okay to be wrong about stuff. Sometimes I'm wrong about stuff. And that's okay. But I'll never know if I don't hear opinions from other people, right? You love cats? I love cats too. Sometimes I think about going back to TikTok for animal videos, but it's just the effort of downloading on my phone again. It's still on my old phone, but I really don't use my old phone, so. I feel bad because sometimes my friends will send me TikToks, but I don't use TikTok. So when I log in, like once every 2 months, I'll have like 200 notifications. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. These are not getting like read in time when they're relevant. But I think I'm at a point where I'm like too uninformed. I've never kept up with pop culture. But I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't know what's happening, what's popular anymore, what new things are coming out. I'm starting to lose touch with like games too. Usually I keep track of like all the gaming conferences. Like Nintendo Directs and stuff. Try to keep up with like upcoming titles. Even that I'm like losing touch. I'm like, it's kind of bad. When gaming is like my, in theory, my passion. I need to be a little bit more informed. Okay, I'm getting like off topic. I will thank you guys. I should stop. Well, thank you guys for coming to my 2.0. Now that I'm like started, this is always how it is. I'm anxious like before, and then once I start, I'm like, I don't want to stop streaming. Low key. But no, I'm getting hungry. I should go eat. I'll thank you guys for coming to my stream, my 2.0. Thank you for easing my worries, for liking her. I'm happy with how she turned out. I think I mentioned it, but she'll be a little bit of a work in progress. She might get some updates here and there. Just minor tweaks for like rigging maybe. Maybe some new toggles. Maybe a new outfit someday. It's a secret between us. Well, it's not a secret. I told you told you I was making this so I could make future outfits. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'll do a future stream, upcoming stream, where I want to talk about the behind the scenes of what goes into making a VTuber. So I think it would be interesting. I'll talk a little bit about like the design process, what it was like to like draw and cut all the parts, and maybe like a little bit about rigging. I'm not super strong at like rigging, but I can at least touch upon it as like a beginner. I don't know when that is yet. I have to put together all my old sketches and stuff, but hopefully next month I can do that. Other than that, I really want to finish Wind Waker. I will try to get better at planning that, because I should really finish that before. It can't take me a year to do this. It's a long game, but it's not that long, I don't think. I'm actually not sure how long it is in hours. I'll maybe start a new solo game. Not sure what yet. I have to look through my games. Drawing will be something simple next month, so I'm kind of sick of drawing. I've been drawing non-stop for the past month. But yeah, other than that, I think those are all my future plans. Thank you guys. Yeah, you can see me like looking around as I think. I do that when I'm thinking. I will thank you guys again for stopping by. Hope you had a good day, a good week, a good weekend, a good evening if it's evening where you are, a good night if it's night, a good morning if it's morning. I don't know what time zones everyone's in. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I don't know if anyone noticed, I changed my starting soon screen, and as I send you guys off to my ending screen, it's a little bit different. I redrew them. I might redraw the starting soon one again, because I'm kind of like, I like it but I don't. I feel like it could be a little bit better. The ending one I really like. So I hope you guys like it as much as I do. I worked very hard on it. Very cute. But yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Enjoy my ending scene. I worked hard coloring it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you take care. Happy Pokemon Day. Happy Lunaria 2.0 Day. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully soon. Yeah. Bye-bye. Take care.